One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Garrett Cole gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his batting average against is outstanding. It's under 200, so he's really dominated the offense thus far.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Center fielder, number 6.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1.
First pitch, 135.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Cole gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Even if nothing comes of this, what an at-bat to start the game. 7 pitches already.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you guys, that was about as amazing at bat as I've ever seen leading off a ball game. Pitch after pitch, he's fouling them off. He's letting those close pitches go, and in the end, he winds up working out the walk. Now, you're looking at one frustrated guy out there on the mound, and heck, he might be getting tired already, and he's only faced one hitter.
Eugenio Suarez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Into the seats, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. High pop-up. Cole just to the left of the mound. 1 away. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's been working on a 5-game hit streak, and I expect him to be aggressive at the plate as he looks to extend it to 6.
Joey Votto gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Joyce is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Adam Duvall will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Joyce, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Dan Straley starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, something to watch for. He's thrown extremely well this year on the road, so I expect a good ball game out of him.
Josh Harrison comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Pirates, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Gregory Polanco will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And, you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, these guys have the highest fielding percentage in the National League. As a guy on the mound, you really enjoy that because you know they're going to pick you up.
David Freese will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. After one, no score. Jay Bruce will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately. He's hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Cole into the windup. Here's the 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Brandon Phillips digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Starling Marte will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Scorched to third. A quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
Jung-Ho Kang steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Francisco Cervelli will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at ball one. The average coming into play right at 320. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. Pirates strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Zach Cozart is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Zach Cozart.
Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Into the box now, Dan Straley. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Third inning, no score to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Garrett Cole digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Garrett Cole.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Josh Harrison will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Bruce. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitches are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Eugenio Suarez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Boy, how about that? A one-pitch hello right here to start the inning. Better make sure you're on your toes over there at first base, because that one got to him in a hurry.
Joey Votto is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely breaking a sweat out there now.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. David Freese is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Two balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP.
And, you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Center fielder number 6.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s, 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. Starling Marte stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Standing in now, Jung-Ho Gong, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Digging in, Matt Joyce. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he's been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Francisco Cervelli is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For Joyce, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Tapper up the line. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And after 3 straight 2-out hits, that's going to earn a visit from the pitching coach. Now, there's not a whole lot of guesswork as to what he's saying. It's just, look, all we need is one more good pitch from you to get out of this. I know you've got it in you.
Sean Rodriguez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
A 1-0 delivery. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jay Bruce heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
1-1. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Marte has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 39, Devin.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Devin Mesoraco is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Zach Cozart stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Garrett Cole comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Garrett Cole.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Josh Harrison will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Dan Straley will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, I think the phrase here is, 1's an aberration, 2 is a trend. And sure enough, hey, he's got himself a 2-hit ball game.
Billy Hamilton comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Eugenio Suarez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Cole sets. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Too high, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The left fielder, number 20.
Adam Duvall will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Joyce giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
And with one out and the bases loaded, this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up one run with the sacrifice fly, but with two outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runners at the corners, two men out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds 1. David Freese gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Well, you know what? You got to like the hustle, but you've also got to know your outfielder's arms out there. This never had a shot of succeeding, and he gets caught running himself into a pretty avoidable out.
Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Jung-Ho Kang digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Runners off for second. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year.
Yeah, Matt, so far this season, they rank in the top 5, actually 4th in the National League. They've definitely got some wheels in this lineup. If you don't keep these guys close, they will run on you all game long.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Pirates move in front now, 4-1.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Jumbo Diaz will come in and pitch now.
For the Reds, number 70, Jumbo Diaz.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Suarez is up with it on to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
They tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the seventh. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the seventh inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Devin Mesoraco.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, now we're going to take a look at the location of the last two pitches on show track. The 1-1 pitch is right at the knees. That's perfect. And then he gets them to go just a little bit lower on the 1 and 2, and he swings right over the top of it.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Gung's got it. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Zach Cozart will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Here comes the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And that misses 2-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
So many times pitchers will get ahead, and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Joyce coming on. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Sean Rodriguez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Sean Rodriguez.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duvall on the move and taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Number 59 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Shot towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Ready on 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Runner goes for second. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Votto is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Tucker Barnhart is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Tucker Barnhart.
Neftali Feliz will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Feliz sets. 0-2 on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Gung is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number
4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Eugenio Suarez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the 6'4" right-hander with the Ivy League education. Princeton's own Ross Ohlendorf gets the call. Gregory Polanco will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Called strike 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
And you'll see where these three pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Here's Starling Marte, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Phillips takes it in, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Man, he could flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Settling in now, Jung-Ho Kang. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, he hit a two-strike changeup, so let's see if they attack him a little bit differently if they get him to two strikes again.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with two away. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Marte off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Melanson's ready. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. His manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adam Duvall comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Out in front of it, strike 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor. 1
out and a runner on second base. And he misses with it, 1-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Mesoraco is retired, 2 down now.
Well, that's some good aggressive base running right there. He knows a play's probably going to first, so he takes off and makes it up to third on the strikeout.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Zach Cozart comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. They're ready to raise the Jolly Roger. 38,000 plus on their feet at PNC. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, and you know, maybe the calendar change will do them some good as they begin a new month with a good victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 4-3. So long from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs on 11 hits. With 1 error, they left